Hey everyone, this is Jamie. Things have been pretty much in isolation here up to the point that we have chairs and everywhere. So today I wanted to change up a bit, and I usually talk about trans issues or gay trans issues. So today I will be solely focusing on gay issues, which obviously is a big part of who I am, which every gay trans guy is. So, what I wanted to talk about was gay men in football, or in soccer if you live in the US, of course. The thing is, there's this whole stigma where so I'm quite nervous to even talk about this because people tend to not talk about it at all. Like whenever you walk up to someone and you're like, "Hey, do you root for your local football team?" or like, "Hey, do you root for the national?" or "Hey, do you like football?" They're like, "Nah, I don't. Like, why should I like football? It's such a not gay thing." And I enjoy football. I don't go wild over it, but sometimes I wish I would. I really wish I would. But the thing is, the community doesn't provide the support for it, or rather, the community views this as a bad sort of example when and is trying to push it uh, into some insignificant level, but it's really just a sport. Like, yeah, of course, there's financing issues with the fact that it's way overpriced. Like you need to like dish out, I don't know, is it what 90 euros for regular shirt, 100 for one with a name? Yeah, something like that. But the thing is, currently there are no openly gay or bi men in football, and that is quite a tragedy, I think. And then that can also delve into other issues, such as if we can't even have a gay guy or a bi guy in football, then what are we gonna say about a trans guy later, or a trans gay guy in football? Of course, that seems even more impossible. And it's always annoying that trans is the step which you always have to, think about. It's always like the step which you constantly have to say, "Hi, I'm trans," and then you can continue saying what you want to say. Such is life. So the point, what I wanted to say is that I think we should be more open-minded towards football in general, because people don't watch it, or if they do, they kind of make it a secret, don't talk about it much. Like I actively like ask other guys, like, "Hey," because I live in Portugal, and I'm like, "Hey, do you root for your for the city team? Do you root for the national? Do you root for any other team?" Just a moment. So what I wanted to say was that gay guys really don't talk about football. Gay guys don't watch football. Like maybe some of them watch like the national team, obviously, because there's like Cristiano Ronaldo, but that's about it. And it's quite sad, because I remember when I used to be in the UK. I remember I think there was like an LGBT football team, and that was quite dope, to be honest. But I was always nervous to go there. And I'm not very sporty, so I wouldn't. But I understand that now. If I had the chance, maybe I would. You know, because I think it's a good sport. Obviously, it has its moments, which every sport does, and it's fun. By the end of the day, it's fun. And what I like about it is that it's accessible. You just have to have a ball, and that's it. And yeah, yeah, then you can start arguing about the kits, which are ridiculously high, or like the equipment. But in general, you can even like run in grass and play some football. That's it. So it's quite accessible, and I don't understand, like, because, for instance, when it comes to the gym, everyone's fine with the gym, but not with soccer. And I have the opposite, so I'm like, no, I don't really like the gym. But what about? Have you seen the goal yesterday or something? And it's really rare to find gay guys who are into football. And I wanted to say that because it's so bad when it comes to the fans, that there are situations such as when gay football players themselves want to come out, but they don't, because they're literally in a vacuum of no gay people around them in the field. Because if there were openly gay fans which would watch and support, then would it be easier, or like more gay professionals in football. Because the situation about coming out was handled horribly. Like, there was a football player who wanted to come out recently. Well, a few, I think. It was something like three. And all of them got shut down because this guy was just like, why don't you fellas all come out at the same time? And that's not a great idea. You can't have a public coming out. It's not like, I don't know, even baptisms. I think it's, I don't know, or you still have some time for each baby. So yeah, you have a full party. And when it comes to football, you can't just like throw them out and that's it. So that was quite troublesome. So I really do wish there was more gay in football. But unfortunately, there really isn't. And I hate the fact that I have to preface everything with, like, oh, today we're gonna talk about a non trans issue. Today we're gonna talk about a more generic gay issue. So I wanted to kind of finish off with that as well. I remember I had a few instances, like for instance in last Gay Pride, since the group was too turfy, I left. So um, basically, I remember a guy walked up to me and he said, where's your trans flag? You're like trans." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm a gay guy too." And also, I know probably not many of you are following, but I realized that I am no longer questioning. A binary gay guy who just will continue rocking whatever I do. So yeah. And I think we should be true to ourselves, because our identity, our gender expression, and our sexuality are different things. So we should always remember that. And I am very sorry. I ended up way too nervous in this video, and I really hope we get some more gay in football, because we all want to see some ball action. Okay, see ya.